guys, this is Nicole, the director of the Couture Group. So as you can see, we've got Couture Training Academy and we've also got Lip Couture. Lip Couture's been going for 8 years now and the Couture Training Academy for 2 years. Basically what we're going to be doing with these videos is just giving you a little bit more information about all the treatments that we do, the do's and don'ts and things like that, and obviously educate you a little bit more for yourself and obviously when you're selecting your beauty treatments. So the first one today we're going to be speaking about is microblading. Now there's so much confusion about this because people see microblading and just think that that's a hair stroke eyebrow. It's not always the case. The needle I prefer personally is the best because there are differences with the two. Now I'm not saying that everybody who does microblading is not good at what they do. That's not the case. There is some really good technicians out there, but at the same time there's a lot that aren't. So what I wanted to do today is explain the difference. So with the microblading, it's literally a hand blade. What you do, the technique, is to paper cut the skin and rub a pigment in. The pros and cons of that, first of all, it's not the best. First of all, because the thin hair strokes, once they heal in the skin after a week, don't always stay as thin. You can't necessarily always get a nice curve of a hair stroke. I have seen a lot with my correction work that looks quite like a straight picket fence. You can cut the natural hair because you're slicing the actual skin and the hair. What else? It can scar the skin if it's dragged through and causes trauma. Now the difference, and also as well, if you've got no hair there at all and you're wanting a 3D effect, you need about 3 different shades of your palette of brown. So obviously with the microblading, because you're rubbing it into the skin, there's only one shade that you can use, so you will get quite a flat sort of effect. With the needle on the other hand, the needle will move up and down into the skin, so it will not do anything to the hairs. Where you put the hair stroke, it will stay that thin because the way it's implanted in the skin. It'll last a lot longer because it goes deeper into the skin. And you can also tattoo about 3-4 shades of a brown in your palette, obviously making it look a lot more 3D. So I'm not saying everybody's not good with microblading, but what I'm saying is about 70% of my correction work now is actually when it's been done from the blade. It's a 2, 3, 4 day course, where obviously with semi-permanent makeup, it's a couple of weeks course. There's a lot more detail and a lot more structure to it. So I personally, people may not agree, do prefer the needle, and just be careful, do your homework and make sure that you've seen actual work that's been done with eyebrows to make sure that it's the treatment for you. But what Nicole says, after 11 years experience doing semi-permanent makeup, and I have done microblading course as well, I wasn't happy with the effect, is go for the needle, semi-permanent makeup, not microblading. Thank you.